Yes, sure. This is the Mitey Dread inside of Analog BKNY. And SBS Shorty has done a few modifications, upgrades, and changes. Shorty, give us the rundown on what happened.
Well, I'll let everybody know that I upgraded the amplifiers on the full range, so the tweeters on the stacks, the horns on the stacks, and 15-inch mid bass all through the prototype S2PRO series, which is the new amplifier line for SBS Designs. I designed a few years ago SP1-PRO, which is a high fidelity valve expander. I used the SP1 successfully in nightclubs, which basically allowed you to expand the low end and the high end of the vacuum tubes on the fly. So if you wanted a record to have a little more upper dynamics or more punch and detail, you could adjust the high end and the low end. So it should be these two knobs. Guys over at Universal Mastering had gotten their hands on the piece. Barry Rudolph as well. I got the piece to him, and they said they needed more control over, as well as the guys at HIFI factory in Miami. So I redesigned the SP1, and I came out with the SP1-PRO, which is what you see right here. Basically, it has step attenuation, which means that when you move the knob, it'll click, so you can count your settings. But I went one step further, and I put two mode controls on it. And these are basically to add presence to a recording. So basically, you can get it to sound sweeter or dynamic from one channel to another separately and have different controls, so you get a really nice high-end presence. Moving forward to what we just did today, the day after 718, which went over great, is we installed that on the super tweeter arrays, because the full range was now exposing the flaws in the top end. So I wanted to have a little more control over the top end, sweeten them up. So I installed the SP1-PRO on the tweeters, and it really, really added a beautiful character to the sound system. So basically, I could offset the tube stage, which is essentially called imparting the tubes, and that alters the functionality of the tube. So you get an incredible dynamics on the sound system. Very fast, very sweet, very gentle, and easy on your ears. So I'm into mid-range and top end. So for me, if I can get finer detail out of that and a sweeter sound, anything with strings or horns or anything like that, a little easier, more gentle, and more caramel, if you will. And that's what we did today. You know, got home last night from 718 around 3:30 in the morning, and got everything ready to come back today and install it. And this is what it is. So this weekend I'll be debuting the SP1-PRO on the top end. So hopefully for the newer music, it'll sound good. And another beautiful benefit with the circuit, anything that's dealing with what's called data reduction processing, known as MP3, which compresses the file, this will now expand that and bring that out. Anything that, this wouldn't pertain to dance music, but anything that's dealing with anything that's mono compatible, it'll bring the dynamics out of that. So basically the separation, the high end, the dynamics, more of an edgier high end, a little more raspy because of the MP3 compression. This will make it more gentle and more easier on your ears. So I'm really expecting to hear something amazing. I played some MP3s on it and it made an impact for me. So I played some vinyl, which has limited bandwidth because of the level you can press into vinyl. So or limited level. Okay. So this weekend we're going to try this thing out and see how it works with the DJs and however they're playing the music. So I can't wait, man. This is a sweet jam. You know, I built a bunch of these for studios, and I said, well, how can I implement that into my sound system? So basically, the SP1 is going to be in the DJ booth for DJs to control, and then you have the SP1-PRO, which will go on my tweeter arrays. So it's just going to take the SBS Slammer to another dimension, and SBS Designs is exclusively sold with the SBS Slammer. I don't sell any SBS Design product loose anymore. So basically, to get it, you got to buy a sound system, whether it's a studio monitor system or a nightclub system. To really, it's proprietary sound technology. So that's where I've gotten SBS Slammer and SBS Designs. So, anybody with an SBS Slammer can have something really unique. Nowadays, it's getting ready to open up. That's sounding great. I have some Middle Eastern contacts that are now contacting me about doing some big ground stack sound systems in Dubai. So it's going to get interesting. I'm so happy with this piece. It really took my eye into a place it wasn't getting before. So hopefully when they start coming back to the club this weekend, they'll enjoy it even more. So come check us out at Analog, 177 2nd Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, www.analogbkny.com. And then come check out the Slammer, sbsslammer.com. So hopefully I see people this coming weekend.
And this is the Mitey Dread once again bringing you another chapter of the Analog Revolution and keeping you up to date on SBS Shorty, your SBS Slammer, along with the Analog Revolution and Analog BKNY.
It's non-stop revolution here. We just are always in here working on it. So, as you can see, it's a Monday right after working late last night. We're back at it. So, passion, enthusiasm, and it's what really is interesting and sounds great with the SBS Slammer. So come back and check us out. Hopefully we'll see you.
And I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Names too many in the list and call, but I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in, everyone that came through over the weekend. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and stay tuned for more at Analog BKNY, SBS Shorty, the SBS Slammer, and the Analog Revolution.
Peace.
Peace. Take care and be well.